Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Again. So yeah, I had some trouble with my audio. So this is actually my third time recording, but I think I have it figured out. So hopefully things will go better this time. But yeah, at least I'll be able to do this dungeon run in fairly in order. But yeah, like very atmospheric, very spooky. I like it. I like the atmosphere here. Just for kind of a refresher, we are in the World Eater's Eyrie. The World Eater being Aldoon, the destroyer and bringer of the Nord apocalypse. The captured dragon, Odaving, which we captured in Whiterun and Dragon's Reach, revealed that Aldoon has escaped to Sovngarde, which is the Norse afterlife, the equivalent being, or the Nord afterlife, equivalent to being like the Norse or Nordic Ragnarok, so to speak. Nord underworld, where he feeds on the souls of the dead. His portal to Sovngarde is located in the ancient dragon temple of Skuldafin, high in the Jurel Mountains. I set Udaving free, and he flew me to Skuldafin as agreed. Now I just have to reach the portal. So yes, so we are actually here, and we are on our way. That'll be intriguing. It'll be, we might get there a little bit sooner. We might get to the Sovngarde sooner, considering how many things want to kill us in this dungeon. But it'll be interesting to see what Sovngarde has to hold. As per usual, just made yourselves out. Yeah, nice try. These people have not brushed their teeth. They need some fresh mintiness. Oh my gosh. Or maybe they have eaten too much mint. That's why they're able to, they have freshly clean breath, and that's why they're able to spray ice at me. Oh, not so mean. What a bunch of meanies. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. So mean. If Mean Girls were like zombies, like this would be like the Mean Girls for sure, for sure. Hello. All right, what do we got here? Whale. Whale. Whale? Snake. Snake. And yes, I did have to look this up beforehand, before you go thinking that I have a moniker of intelligence. So, if I remember right, yes. Eagle or hawk. Hello. Give me thy bountiful goods. Yes. Fully worth it. And snake. I hate snakes. See, I don't hate snakes, but it's definitely not my favorite animal. Hello? Ho ho. I know what I'm gonna do with this guy. I did this, yeah, like I said, this is... I'm on repeat, and halfway through the dungeon I was having a hard time, and I'm like, you know what? We are werewolves. We could just, like, turn into werewolves. Oh, yeah. This is the firepower I'm looking for. Yeah, look how I just ripped through that frost and rock. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't start this early, though, but I should have. Would have helped me. The dungeon was a bit of slog. I was saying, with every dungeon, you gotta have spiders. I saw the spider webs, I'm like, there's a giant spider somewhere. Because it's just as a trademark. Like, yeah, of course there's gonna be, like, tiny spiders, but every boss dungeon or major dungeon has spiders. What? I can't... That's lame. How lame is that? That's the only trouble with being a werewolf in Skyrim is you you're limited. Oh hey, what's up? You're limited to not only a time restraint, but also like the game is very arbitrary. Like I can't open this chest, but I can pull levers. Like, you know, like I mean the werewolf does have opposable thumbs, but you know, it seems like it's very selective about what you can do and what you can't do. So we'll just have to wait here a bit. Here's something. It's probably on the other side of this web, though. You want to come over here? Break this web for me? So yeah, we'll just wait, and we can always recharge and wait and turn into a werewolf again. But it brings me to a point that I was thinking about last game. I was thinking about the archetypes in RPGs and how there's always 3 archetypes. There's the fighter, the thief, and the mage, and it never seems to break from that. It's very bizarre. So, you know, 3 is a very common number, again, like in, of course, mathematics, but also in folklore, theology, philosophy, and in science. I mean, you see other numbers repeated a lot, and I don't want to, like, throw you into some kind of conspiracy. Like, I don't think, like, you know, you should live your life by... I don't believe in, like, living your life by numerology, or that you should, you know... I mean, like, I find astrology interesting, but it's all hocus pocus. You know, it's not astronomy, but, like... You know, I don't know that much about astrology, but I do find it interesting that there's a lot of times you see archetypes in groups of 3. So, like, for instance, in RPGs, there's always the mage, the thief, and the fighter. And if you're not one of those things, you're an amalgamation of one of those things. So, like, right now in Baldur's Gate 3, I'm playing a ranger. And all a ranger basically is, when you get down to it, I mean, it is pretty complex, but it's like, you know, he has like tracking skills and stealth skills, so it's kind of a rogue thief. And then he has like fighting abilities. He can, definitely like use weapons, and probably favors like a quarterstaff or a walking stick. Um, and then he can also talk to animals and things. So he also has like druidic and mage and have animal familiars. So he can also like use magic to summon animals. So he's like kind of like a little bit of the all three of those archetypes, but it still like traces back to those archetypes. It's just very interesting to me. Although I don't think there was a large spider, like a super large spider. Yeah. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting. Like even in the complexity of the modern games, like Baldur's Gate 3, and just in that you can get in even standard role-playing tabletop kind of games, there's usually three archetypes that exist, and it just is interesting. And I think if I were to redo this game, if I play Skyrim again, I'm going to go full mage instead of like trying to be a jack of all trades, because I definitely feel like we would be crushing it right now with just a large mana pool. Just being a mage, we don't have to be a werewolf. But yeah. Hello. Should be able to clean this out pretty quick. I'll find you. Look how fast he's moving. That's crazy. Okay, so that's Eagle. Yeah, it's kind of arbitrary. Like it won't let us like claw through like spider webs with our razor sharp claws, but it'll let us spin things and pull levers and things. Yeah, I'm just lining these up. I actually figured this one out myself. I didn't have to look it up because it was pretty blatantly obvious that you just match them up with the what symbol. But I did have to do that with the other puzzle. All right, here we go. Crushing it. Yeah? What do you think about this? Didn't like that, did you? Oh, come on. Yeah, there's some artifact in these stairs. What is going on? There he goes. And that's that. Yeah, nice try. Back to wimpy self. Well, since we're here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's like if we decide to be like go the fighter route, like if we committed to it, we could probably just like run through like the dungeons naked with like a stick and just like clean house. But like, you know, mage, you need this huge mana pool and you have to keep distance, but you have like super powerful abilities. But like, yeah, just as you know, we shouldn't have been dabbling with all kinds of things and just stuck to something and committed to it. All right. I think we got the 24-hour sleep in. So up here, here we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this would be a crazy battle if I wasn't a werewolf. Yeah, there are dragons behind that door. I was kind of hoping... Yeah, you can't loot corpses as a werewolf. It's very arbitrary. I mean, I guess, like, you have no inventory. But, yeah, I don't know. But what happens to your inventory? Does it just, like, melt into you? Like, when you come back, you have your inventory. Couldn't you just, like, stick it in your armpit? Or, like, in your tail or something? Or, like, up your ears? Like, isn't there some... Like, it just doesn't seem very logical that your inventory still stays with you, but you can't pick up inventory. I mean, you can't, like, use your inventory as a werewolf, but when you return to your inventory is with you. It doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. Ooh, that looks pretty crazy. Calls ice wolves. I kind of want the extra stamina and stuff, but this sounds too good to pass up. Oh, I can't. Weird. Oh well. It'd be really cool, like, design this game. Like, you'd have to think of, like, all the different, like, things like archaeology. You'd have to, like, you know, the person who designed this, like, I like that in the Elder Scrolls games, you can see, like, reflections and shadows of, like, other cultures, but it's alien enough to make it unique to itself. But it'd be really neat to be, like, you know, studying, like, architecture and, like, archaeology. Like, you know, they probably talked to someone designing Skyrim, a big budget game like this. Like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some of them consulted archaeologists or architects before designing buildings, and maybe talk to dealers of antiquity, where they, like, looked at, like, these or, you know, type of things like the pottery and whatnot. Yeah, the claws on this guy. Okay, here we go. Are you feeling woozy? Too many drinks at the bar? I love this shadow. That is super cool. Okay. Diamond Claw. Yeah, at the beginning of the game, that was like, what in the world? And I feel bad because I should have remembered from the pain of having to learn it the first time. Is that if you look at you actually have to look at the individual claws. So there's wolf, dragonfly, and dragon. And here we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, just keep it. It actually, ironically, although it takes a little time to wait, it actually makes us like a speed run compared to like individually fighting each character to go through as a werewolf, because werewolves are just insanely powerful. It just sucks with things like puzzles and levers, and apparently cobwebs are like, it's just very hard to know what the game will let you do as a werewolf and what it won't. Magical powers. The full moon has taken me. I am now one with the beast. Not have to be anybody. Oh. Here we go. Nobody that happens to be goofing around here anywhere, is there? I think we got the word of power. Alright, I'm just going to do this part for fun, but we're going to come back in a bit because it's insane. It's like apocalyptic levels of insane, but we're going to do a little dragon versus werewolf. We'll probably die, but it's pretty wild. Like, this area, there's like dragons and Draugr everywhere. Come on, where's the dragon? Ow. Let's see if we can get a dragon to land. Yeah, there's like, multiple dragons. If we can get one to land, we could have an epic battle. There we go. Werewolf versus dragon. We're gonna die before we... Yeah. The age-old question is solved. It's like those $1 bins at those superstores where it's like dragons versus werewolves. The question has been answered. You don't have to watch an hour and a half movie to determine it. Yeah. Madness. Yeah, we just have to get through all of that, which is like insanity and personified. And we actually, since I'm here, what I should do, if I can, is there is like a crazy dragon priest dude. I don't know how actually, it is kind of beneficial for us to be a werewolf. Although I'm afraid we're going to turn back at an inopportune time. Come on. Okay. Gotta kill this guy. There we go. Yikes. Oh. So bad. There is like a keeper of the gate, which it is actually pretty beneficial to kill him using a werewolf, because otherwise we'd probably die really quickly because there's like a million dragons stacking us. Alright, let's get out of here. Crazy. Where's the door? Get me out of there. Get me out of there. Yeah, it's madness. Like, insanity. Okay. Alright, this is gonna be crazy. Just for giggles, let's see if we can run through it in the buff. Madness. Madness. Madness, I say. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Almost there! Huzzah! No! I did! Oh, wait. I want to get the one guy's stuff. Yes! That's what I wanted. Whee! Crazy. Ooh, it looks chilly. So here we are. We are no longer in Skyrim reality. We are in Skyrim Afterlife, which is Sovngarde, or not Ragnarok, but like Ragnarok. It's funny that, like, I mean, it'd be really neat to see what they have. They have what is it Bifrost, the Rainbow Bridge? I feel like all of like American knowledge of Norse mythology comes from pop culture with like movies like Thor and stuff. It's just crazy. But yeah, I'm a little ignorant. So if you're from the Scandinavian country, let me know. Is it Bifrost? Like, what are we going to expect here in Sovngarde if it mirrors Norse mythology in any way? All right, gang. So we're gonna go ahead and save it there. We'll just save like a madman. And we'll go ahead and quit. And thank you guys very much for choosing to watch my channel. If you guys like the videos, please don't forget to give them a like and subscribe. All right, well, I look forward to seeing you guys again very soon for another adventure in Skyrim.